Hello my fellow spuds and welcome back to episode 2 of Card Survival Tropical Island. So since last episode, literally all I've done is place the basket that we made and go back to the jungle to pick up all the mud. So we start off not in the best place in the world. We've got barely any hunger. We're a little bit thirsty, but that's all right. We're very stressed, caused by the fact that we haven't entertained ourselves at all, and we're just suffering a bit. Sun is pretty... Let's have a little wash to begin with. There we go. Skin is a bit burnt. Ugh, we need some aloe vera. Okay, we need to find some of that pretty sharpish. I went and picked up this mud because I was worried, because if you leave mud for too long, it will just turn into dirt. So what we want to do really is we want to make some more of this clay. We could apply some to our body. I think that helps with sunburn. Try it. What does that do? Mud protection. Protects against bugs in the sun. It does. Okay, brilliant. Right, so we need like 8 of these, I think. And then we need to make the rest of that into that. And once we've done that, we can then go build the kiln and we'll be hunky-dory. Really, what we need to do, though, is we need to go spearfishing. Get some more tasty fishies to fill our belly. We need to drink something, do we? Well, not right now, you don't. Right now, you need to cook this fish. Speaking of water, though, we have very little. I did actually condense the water that we've got so that it evaporates slower, because the higher your containers are filled, the slower they do evaporate, which is something that's pretty important, to be honest, because we do not want them to evaporate at all. So that's all right. We've got 3 left. That should last another day. Extinguish the fire, and let's eat these. Let's go explore around the bay. Got another crab. I can go in the campfire ready. Let's keep going. Ooh, we've discovered the beach. Good. This is one of the useful things I need to do. The beach is what I wanted to find pretty promptly, because the beach has the sea, obviously. It's pretty similar to the bay. However, there's one major difference, and that is that there is a section that you can discover off the beach called the rocks, and that has access to rock pools. And rock pools are insanely useful because they have like unlimited food, basically. They replenish, I think, 1 to 2 times a day. And you can just do rock pooling and get all the stuff you'd ever want from there. Let's eat these lemongrass quickly. Yeah, take that coconut. Okay, we found some aloe vera. Good. I need to get our herbology up a bit. As soon as I think that's level 7, we unlock the aloe vera gel, which is desperately needed for our sunburn. Okay, right, I'm going to leave the stones. We do need to go take the stones to the jungle so we can build a campfire, but at the end of the day, not too worried about that. The woven hat, though, I should have done that right at the beginning of the episode. Balls. Okay, right, back to the bay we go. Right, it's too dark to really do anything, but we could light the fire that will enable us to do anything. Here we go. So, we've got plenty of fuel in that, that's fine. We need to make some weaves. We'll eat those crabs. Tasty crabs. Oh, is that rain? That's rain. Extinguish the fire. Quick. Drink them all we can. And then fill up the coconuts. We need to then... Oh, I was going to say dehusk them, but I can't. We've got 2 coconuts. I think it's worth lighting the fire. Wasting a bit of that just so that we can have enough light to get some more coconuts, because I don't know when the next time we're going to get rain is. That's an extra 4 bowls. That's good. Eat the coconuts. We'll leave 1. Could leave 1 on the floor. It might attract a seagull. I think it's worth it. How many palm fronds did we get in the end? 2. I think we're going to have to go to sleep. Let's have a quick nap. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Thought that might be the case. Rustic spear. We will actually land a hit. That was definitely worth it. And we can go a little bit spearfishing, maybe? Oh, we get a Dead Sea crate. Oh, I should probably cook this. Okay, there we go. And let's put some fresh leaves on here. What's our bed looking like, thinking about it? Quite damaged. Put them on there. We need to drink as well, don't we? Axe on the small palm. Because we need to get this hat. I don't know how much... We've got 2 hours left. I think we need 4 palm weaves. Oh, there we go. Boom. And that should help immensely with sunburn. And we've got a macaque. Attack it. Charge. Rustic spear. We score a hit. Seriously damage one of its arms. Attack it with the spear. You just skillfully avoid the strike and you land a bro in its brain and it's dead. We've been so lucky with these macaques. This is ridiculous. That's attached to the hat. There we go. And we've got a macaque. Nice. We're extremely stressed because we're ravenous. That's not a problem. We've got all the meat we could ever eat now. Don't you worry about that. Speaking of which, let's get this fire started. Is it going to burn quickly? 24 minutes. No, we've got time. There we go. Okay. Eat them. Go for a walk around the bay. Just wanted to see if we could find another coconut before it stops raining. No, shame. Go for another walk. Oh, I found a coconut. Good. Okay. Right. Everything's coming up good right now. So, light rain. Are we going to be able to dehusk this before it stops raining? Okay, collect the rain. We are. Excellent stuff. Chuck that down for the time being, because what we're going to do is one of the things I wanted to do right at the beginning of the episode is we want to get this as a backpack. So we need to make some more fibers. And I think we need 4. Why do we have a fever? Why do we have bacteria fever? We shouldn't. Why? We've cooked everything. Wash ourselves. What do we do about that then? We're going to have to ignore it for a minute. We're going to combine 2 fibers to make yarn. Do the same here. And if we combine... Sorry, seagull. Attack it. Attack it. We make a successful impact. We've got... Good. Okay. If we combine 2 yarn, we make rope. If we combine the rope with the basket... So I think we have to pick it up first. There we go. Combine it with the basket. We make a woven backpack, which we can put in our inventory. And we can successfully store all manner of goodies in here, as long as they're within a certain size. You can't store, like, heavy rocks and rustic spears and stuff in there, because they're too big, which is fair enough. But we can store a few goodies in here. For example, we could store, like, feathers, so that we've got some lighting material. We could store the axes. We could store the hand drill. This is good. So we've got, like, emergency stuff if needed. I'm really gutted that we've got a fever. I don't know why. I think I have a fever influenced by soak. We got it from being soaking wet. Okay, that makes more sense now. We have the hat on. I don't think we could have done anything about that. Or at least we can try and dry off. Let's do that then. We need to get something like fuel-wise on this. Do we not have any more fuel? Not much. Take that. What is our... We are very sleepy. I think if we've got a fever, it might be worth leaving the fire on and going to sleep fully. We are stressed. Maybe let's try building a sandcastle. Maybe a couple. And then going to sleep. 8 hours. Yeah. The fire's going to die, but... Yeah, it ran out of fuel. Okay. We desperately need to eat and drink. It's not a problem, luckily, because it's been raining so much. The macaque meat and the coconut meat, I guess. There we go. Fully satiated. I don't know what to do about this, because we're soaking wet. Annoying. Very, very annoying. Let's go to the beach. We've got a fever. Let's go to the beach. Screw it. Harvest these leaves, because I want to get to Herbology 7. Come on. I thought we unlocked the thing at Herbology 7. I don't know. I thought it was 7 that we got it from, but it doesn't matter. Let's explore the beach. Kind of crab. Good. Okay, we found the jungle outskirts. That's one of the things I wanted, but the other one is the rocks that I'm looking for, because that will give us access to rock pools and everything that I could possibly want. Jungle outskirts, if we explore that, we'll eventually find the jungle path, and we can do like a full loop through the jungle. There we go. It is 7. It's just a little bit more. Good. This is what I needed, because then we can actually apply some aloe vera, and that will help with sunburns and everything else. Okay, keep exploring the beach. We're going to have to ignore our fever, I think, for the time being. Too much physical activity. Right. Maybe meditate? Help with our mental fortitude? Right, I think I'm just going to keep exploring until we find these rocks or something else that's significant. There we go, the rocks. Good. That's what I'm after. Because this is like unlimited food. If I can find a tidal pool, which is where you find these. Oh, guano? Useful as fertilizer. Okay, seagull poop. Come on, tidal pool, tidal pool. Seagull nest. Might fall if we climb that. We might find some eggs. No, I'm not going to risk that. No way in hell I'm risking that. Tidal pool. Boom. This, it will constantly fill up with food. So we can forage it like we can with the mud pools in the wetlands, and whenever the tide comes in, which is like 1 to 2 times a day, we will get more food from this. And we get lots of food. As you can see, we get crabs, prawns, urchins, and we can also find seaweed on occasion. So the fact that we've just got all of that from one, and I think there's up to 2 or 3 here. Let's do one more. One more. I'm getting greedy. Another crab. Good. Plastic bottle is the other thing I was after. I'm really happy you found that. Can we fit anything in here? Let's put that in. And that. And we can pick up this. This is like... It has the same storage for water as a coconut shell, but you can put it in your backpack, so that's really, really good. Right, sorry, I just had to take a break there. I just had a moment of clarity when I was having a break. What would break this fever is if I went back to the jungle and had some of that carver, surely. Oh, we passed out. Whoops. That wasn't good. Let's go back to the bay quickly. We need to get to this jungle. Ooh, leather braces. Oh, that must mean that our skin has finally hardened up. That's good. Okay, we could attack it. I'm a bit worried because we're delirious. Let's let it be. It ran off with some pretty shells. That's not a problem. Honestly, yeah, cured skin. There we go. We do have some fresh skin that I desperately need to do something with. Let's get out the crabs. We've got so many crabs. Let's get out the aloe vera quickly. And how long do we have left on it? 4 hours. I think we're just going to have to put some on now. There we go. Let's apply some of that one. That's fine. Okay. We're burning up. This is not good. Wash ourselves quickly. We're chilled, but we're alright. That does drop the coconuts off. I think we should go to the jungle. Go grab some of that cava root if we've got any left. Yeah, there we go. Harvest the roots. Take them. Go back to the bay. Right, and this should help with our fever significantly. So what we're going to do is, if I can grab my sharpened stone. There we go. Combine this. Attack it. No, go away. Plastic spear. Strike true. We've got a dead bird. X. We need to ground some of this up. There we go. 2, 3, 4. This will help our fever immensely. Right. Drink it. Come on. And it also fulfills our thirst, so can't complain that much. Now, we have not very long left. I need to skin this before it goes off. We discovered a new blueprint. Aloe vera could not come any sooner. Thank you. We can make a satchel. That would be worth doing. Right, we need to cook up some of this food that we've got, because we've got ludicrous amounts of it. Where is my thing? There we go. Good, and let's cook up some tasty crab. We'll eat the lemongrass while we wait. And that is done. Just need to keep cooking up all this. And we'll make some cord. We wait. Good. It's going well. It's going well. How long do we have left? 9 minutes. How long does it take for the aloe vera gel? Surely not that long. 30 minutes. We're quick. Shouldn't be burnt. Yeah, just about. Okay, right. We've got aloe vera gel. Good, good, good stuff. What we're going to want to do is chuck some water in here, because I don't know if this evaporates at the same rate that it does in the coconut shell. But whatever the case, it means we've got portable water in our backpack, so I can't really complain. Okay, let's transfer all the liquid around. One more lot of prawns to go. And that's just enough to do that. Good. Extinguish the fire. Good. And our fever is going down because of all the carver we've got, so that should hopefully break our fever. I think in that point, let's go to sleep, have a little nap, wake up feeling rested. It's a brand new day. We have no fever. Our fever's broken. Attack the seagull. Oh, our aim's off. Oh, I was going to say start the brand new day with... Oh, it took the... That's cannibalism? Oh, you dick. I forgot that it was even on the floor. So, brand new day. I'm worried we're going to get sick of eating a shellfish soon. Speaking of, do we have any other food? I think we've burnt through it all. Yeah. Let's have a check of our... Yeah, still 100%. So that hasn't evaporated at all. Brilliant. So that's a really good find. What we need to do is we were going to finish making that kiln, weren't we? There we go. Right, we've unlocked all that. We've actually unlocked the satchel as well. And we can finally make the clay vase, which is what we need to unlock that. Most importantly, though, is what we need to unlock the water reservoir. So once that's finished doing, which is 3 hours' time, we can safely make that, and bish bash bosh, we are done. So I think go to the beach quickly. We'll pick up as many stones as we can. That's a lot of stones. Tide pool is back and it's refilled. This is what I mean by like all the food we could ever want. Because this is great. Skin's a bit burnt. Not anymore, it's not. Forage. And we can't forage apparently. Oh, we're tired. I think we're tired. Is that the problem? No, I just don't think there's enough in there. That's fine. Let's explore the rocks 1 time, 2 times, 3 times with physical activity. Okay, that's how tired. We're a bit tired. Go to the bay. We're fine. We've got loads of stuff on us, so we're fine. Discover the blueprint. There we go. Perfect timing then. We've got bellows. No, really. We want to start researching the shed, because then we'll have actually a permanent structure that we can call our own. We'll quickly demolish the cooked prawns. We're a bit tired of eating crustaceans, and we've just picked a load of them. Okay, what we can do then. Drink the coconut water? I don't... it's probably worth doing. Crack the coconuts open. Attack it. Oh yes, even more food. Yes! It's dead. Excellent. Do that. Light these feathers up. Got the piece of wood that we can chuck back on the fire. Also some of these fronds. There we go. 30 minutes. Plenty of time for me to finish exploring the bay. Got another crab as well. Cannot complain about that. Keep walking around the bay. It'd be nice to fully explore this before the end of the day. Not quite sure if that's going to happen, but you never know. Oh no, we definitely will. There's one more. Okay, boom. Fully explored it. We found some palm fronds, lemongrass, conch shell, and we found a mangrove forest. Very, very cool. Now, the fact that you've explored 100% doesn't mean that you can't still keep exploring. You can still find resources, but you found all the major landmarks. Could still find like trees and palm bushes and all sorts of other stuff like that, though. So there's nothing stopping you going for a walk and finding stuff, because chances are you still will. While we wait, we were going to build the clay jars, weren't we? Wherever it is. We need 4 clay, 2 of that. It takes 45 minutes. 9 minutes. It will burn by the time we've done that. We can harvest them, though. Cooking's improved. Nice. And we're content with life. Look at that. Beautiful. So, 24 minutes. 48 minutes, then, it will take to burn. Nice. And we should then have enough to build another clay vase. Nice. And I think that's extinguished the fire, then. And we've got 2 unfired clay vases, which is amazing. We're going to take the ash and the charcoal out of that, because charcoal is incredibly useful, but one of the things we can use it in is the kiln to cook up a load of stuff. And I think we've got enough time. Let's go to the jungle. We'll drop off the stones. We can chuck these 2 in here. And let's go for a little bit of an explore. Right, I don't want to try and fight a boar right now. Let's leave the puffballs for a minute. We've got quite a lot of food. Let's keep exploring, because I would like to get some wood. There we go. So we can fill up the kiln. Now, really, we need this at 100%, and then we can start this up and we can get some clay vases. I think it's about 100% is needed to fire it up. I don't think we brought the fire starter with me, did I? No, balls. Let's go back to the bay. 15-minute, quick trip, and we're done. Don't have much water. That's still going. No wonder we're feeling so good. So 4 of those cava still going. It's like 2 days later. That's incredible. Right, that's a lot better than I was expecting it to be. It's a partially cloudy day, so we're not going to be able to do anything past 8 o'clock, so we might have to start lighting the fire. Is there anything I can do then while I'm waiting? We're still looking at the shed, though. I think the shed is more pressing than anything else. We need to get a permanent structure built by day 30, to put it in perspective. So I think we're doing all right. Lemongrass. There we go. That's a good use of my time. So let's try munching on some of this crab. Yes, it doesn't seem to mind. I think it's harder to go off and get sick of eating cooked shellfish than it is anything else, because I seem to just be able to constantly eat it. Like I was sick of it a minute ago, and now I'm not. I've got a feeling we can fish at the same time that we've got the fire lit, even if it's cloudy, if we use one of those fishing line. We're going to have a go at that, because I think I can do that. So let's quickly build that. Let's have a little look. Yeah, we can. It takes an hour, though. We've got lots of time. We've got time to kill. No luck. We'll do it one more time. Ooh, what is this? A bonefish. It's too large to cook directly on the fire. I need to cut it. Oh, exciting. Found something new. Bonefish. We've got fish scraps and we got 2 bonefish meat. Right, we've got some cooked bonefish. Tasty and nutritious. A macaque. Attack it. We're not that sleepy. We should be fine. Rustic spear. It flails its arms at you and tries to go for a bite. You feel a sharp pain. You succeed in striking with your rusted spear. You open a deep wound on its torso. It's bleeding profusely. Fortunately, the attack wasn't enough to hurt you. Oh, that's good. It tries to land a bite on you. Rustic spear. You leap clear of the attack with a split second to spare. I love the writing on this. It's great. And you manage to land a hit on with your rustic spear. You seriously damage one of its legs. It collapses to the floor. We've been so lucky with these macaque attacks. It's amazing. Right, we've got a macaque. Excellent, excellent stuff. Oh, it's clear. We can actually... Yeah, might as well. Why not? Let's do that as well. It's starting to get late and we are a bit tired, so I think we'll have a quick nap. Okay, right, have a quick nap. 4 hours. It's fine. We probably didn't have to go for a nap, but it's nice to be fully rested up. Rustic spear. It misses. Shame. It's just going to take... Oh, even better. Palm bush seeds. I don't care about that. That's fine. Eventually we could grow our own palms. That's what that's about, but I don't care about that. Right, actually, I don't think I'm going to cook that meat yet because time is ticking away and we've got lots and lots and lots of stuff to do. I could always cook it off in the evening and it should last until then, be absolutely fine. So I'm just going to chuck it in my backpack and, yeah, it can stay there. We can't fit anything else in there. Let's just eat them for the time being because we're going to head off into the jungle because we need to start taking some of our resources across to there so that we can finish setting up the shelter and a bed as well as light the kiln finally. Okay, so let us chuck... Oh, we've already got all the long sticks. Oh, we needed cord balls. Okay, well, we've got the leaves that we can make the bed anyway. That's something. So let's make that up. Boom. And let's chuck all the rest of it on the floor. Now, we should have the hand drill in our bag. Yep. And we can then light the dried leaves that are on the floor, chuck it in the kiln, and that will cook up the clay vases that we've left in there. Now, it says in there that the temperature is not hot enough yet. We need to leave that for a long time. I found that if you put 100% fuel in there, it will naturally be enough to heat whatever you put in there up. Apart from maybe large rocks and stones, I think they need multiples of 100. But in terms of clay vases and stuff, you only need to get 100% and light it and it'll be done. So, let's harvest some of this snake grass that's here. Ooh, we've got loads of it, nice. And let's just extract some of it. And we need 2, was it, to make the shelter. So we'll just make that up quickly. And then we'll finish making the shelter. Finally, after all this time, pop the palm fronds in. And there we are. Now, we have very hot and bugs are everywhere. Do we have anything to help with that? Not really. I think we should just chop down some of the smaller trees that we've got and finally clean off this massive log, which unlocks the mud hut. Great. Finally, we can start researching the mud hut because that will help immensely with the heat when we're in the jungle. So we just need to start that ASAP. The problem is that it's going to use a lot of mud bricks, like a lot of resources. So we have to kind of wait for this. The next step after we've got that is we need to get a reservoir. And to get a reservoir, we need these clay vases that we're currently cooking up. So we'll look at doing that in a second. Right now, we need to put the leaf bed with our shelter, harvest these puffballs for food. Oh, we've unlocked recipe. Nice. We don't even have a cooking pot yet, so we can't really do anything with that yet. We'll put them in our backpack, though. And I think I'm going to call it there for today. I was hoping to get this done, but to us, the episode's been going on a lot longer than usual. So I think I'm going to call it there, and next episode we will pick up as we left off. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like Wisdom, please leave a like and subscribe. A massive thank you to all my Patreons. Thank you so much, guys. I can't thank you guys enough. You're just awesome. Thank you so much. Next episode, we're going to get these clay vases, hopefully. We are going to start work, touch wood, on the mud hut, as well as, hopefully, we will have researched the water reservoir by then, and we can start stockpiling some water. That's the important thing. The mud hut's going to take quite a long time to get processed, and we're going to have to do a lot of back and forth between here and the bay, just to try and avoid insects and everything while we're building the mud hut. But once that's done, we're going to be sorted for a long time, and then we can rely on mud and anything to protect us from the sun. So really looking forward to that. It's going to be good. Thank you so much for watching. If you like Wissim, please leave a like and subscribe. And massive thanks to all my Patreons: Drew, David, Clint, David, Mikhail, DeBlarg, Len, MBH Nexus, Lorby Lord, T Chaos, Toolman, Nacho Cheese, Mikey Soundtrack, King of Thorns, Jonathan Crane, Skylar Burstrel, Charles, Mint Salad, and Lats. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are just incredible. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next episode. Cheers. Bye-bye.